Now, I was originally going to wait for the Criterion release for this, but I didn't want to wait any longer. Hopefully, it comes out soon because, I would still like to have the Criterion version. But I watched, and I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing his name right, Kiyoshi Kurosawa. I actually done a video on Pulse. He was the same guy that directed Pulse. Um, this was a really anticipated film for me. Like, I was really excited to see this. And fun fact, the Masters of Cinema Blu-ray, it says that it's region locked, but when you put it in your Blu-ray player, it's going to pop up saying that the region thing is, there's a region code. But if you just skip to the menu, you can just bypass that. So yeah, that's kind of, that might be a little helpful life hack for you guys if you guys are wanting to, check this out. Um, so, like I said, this was a very, very, very hyped film for me. I was really excited to finally check this out because this has been on my radar for like the last year, and I finally just when I found out that this was region free, I was like, okay, screw it, I'm checking it out. I'm ready to watch it. Got it in, and it took me a little bit to get to it, but I got to it, and let's talk about it. And I won't spoil anything. It is best to go into this film blind. And I'm pretty sure, depending on what video you watch, there will be a certain detail, which it might not even be a spoiler. It probably isn't a spoiler, but I didn't know it going in, so I'm not going to say it personally because, I mean, this film really did take me by surprise. Like, I had no idea that this was, the premise of the film. But essentially, there's a bunch of murders going on, the thing connecting them. There's an X carved in their chest or like neck area or whatever. And you're trying to figure out exactly why this is going on. It goes way deeper than that. There are a lot of things to this film. There's a lot of layers to peel back. No pun intended. There's a lot of stuff to this film. And I like that a lot. I'm not going to lie, I probably do need to do another viewing because I did find myself a little bit confused. There were some things about this film that I didn't understand. Some things that I might have been able to sort of, I could maybe catch on to with another viewing, but for the most part, I feel like I did get a grasp. It was kind of similar to Pulse. Pulse. Okay, there was sort of this. I knew what was going on. There was a story. There was, I knew what was going on in a sense, but there were so many more unanswered questions that I didn't know. It's like, okay, your car breaks down. Okay, well, your car broke down, but you got to lift up the hood and figure out what it was. That's kind of where I'm getting at. And it's fun, like it is fun to sort of keep guessing because as soon as I sort of got a sort of idea of what might be going on, something else would happen. Now I was like, wow, okay, so this is really doing that, and it really, like I said, it took a turn that I was not expecting pretty early on in the film because I didn't know anything about it, and I feel like that sort of did improve my viewing a little bit. If you are a fan of Pulse, you probably will be a fan of this. This film isn't necessarily scary, which I wouldn't really even classify it as a horror film. There are some creepy scenes to it. Like, there was one scene that my wife saw, and it was a shot, and she was like, wait, did that really just happen? And we rewinded it, and it didn't happen. But that would have been cool as shit if it did, because, it kind of creepy, just sort of how it looked. I don't know if that was intentional or if that was completely on accident, but it kind of has to do with somebody's glasses, and there's like a close-up, and I don't know, it was kind of weird, but I feel like Cure did meet my expectations. Like I said, I do feel like I need to watch it again. It's a very slow burn type of film, so if you are not a fan of slow burn film, well, I don't know, you might actually be a fan of this one because even though it was slow burn, it still was not hard to follow at all. I mean, it was, I didn't get tired of the film. I could have watched more of it. The only thing, which of course looking it up afterwards, sort of, it kind of fixed everything. But the ending of the film, which I won't say anything, but I don't know, it really, like, I was like, okay, let me look this up. And I looked it up and it sort of sat better with me. But I would like to revisit this film in the future and sort of do a sort of deeper dive into it, sort of a kind of a deeper analysis and actually get into spoilers because I don't want to talk about anything because I don't know exactly how many people have seen this. I mean, probably everybody has, and I'm just behind like usual. But yeah, it really is one of those films that maybe just check it out. You know, don't look up anything. Hey, maybe don't. Okay, actually, maybe watch a trailer for it, but because that's all I did, and I watched a couple of reviews, but I don't really remember much stuff from it. But I did enjoy my time with it, and I can't wait for the Criterion release. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up and maybe subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.